question to which player?
Yeah.
Go. Back row, please.
Matt Moore, Action Network. Nikola, first off, how's your leg? And second off, can you walk us through the play where you got Gary the M1 at 114 and what the thought process was there?
We were using the clock. And in one moment I had the Dame on myself, and I think Gary had Scary maybe, and I faked the handoff, tried to shoot, and then I just saw Gary's cutting because he always do that, and I just found him late, and my knee is good.
Back row, left side, right side, please.
Jamal, Damian Lillard obviously had a great series last series. He's played okay this series, but he hasn't quite gone off. What are you guys doing that's sort of limiting his opportunities at sort of getting hot?
I mean, we got Torrey Craig, Gary, Malik. We got guys that come in and play great defense. He's a hell of a player, but he might have some struggling shooting nights because of those guys. I mean, they rotate. They're fresh legs, guard them every time, wearing them down. So he's still doing what he's doing. It's not like he's putting up bad numbers. So we just gotta keep making adjustments and keep putting pressure on, keep making him uncomfortable and all that.
Brother, he scored 30 points.
That's what I'm saying.
On the right side, please.
Jamal, can you talk about, everyone wants to show dunks, everyone wants to show three-pointers, but obviously this came down to you making those clutch free throws at the end. Can you kind of talk about the pressure when you're there and kind of how you made every one that you needed to make?
I don't think it was the first time. I think free throws is my thing.
Center, please.
Brendan Vogt, DenverStiffs.com.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
all right.
finish that. Yeah. So if you want to finish this.
Yeah. No, I mean, my dad and I, we do a lot of training, free throws, blindfolded. He'd be talking to me, just like the crowd is, putting pressure on me. So it'd take 1,000 free throws in practice, to make one or two, and tonight it ended up being 6.
Did you make them when you're blindfolded?
Yes, sir. You already know.
Brendan Vogt, DenverStiffs.com. Jamal, your coach said that you thrive when you're playing emotionally, when you're playing under pressure. Do you feel that way as well?
Yeah. I think when other players get under the skin or get frustrated, they tend to get taken out the game or mentally. So I think that's where I'm kind of opposite. If I get pushed around or challenged, I think I take my game to the next level. And tonight was just a must-win game. We had to go in today after a long game 3 with the same energy, and I tried to bring it to my teammates. I tried to pick our way up. I know everybody's tired, but I said let's go out and run. They're just as tired as we are, and they're gonna have the home court advantage with the energy and the fans. So we did that, and we thrived today.
Still on the right side, go ahead.
Mike Singer, Denver Post. Jamal, you just kind of mentioned it a little bit, but when you play 55 minutes in Game 3, do you sort of take it as a personal challenge to see how you can bounce back, on, I think, 40 hours turnaround?
Yeah, for sure. I told Gary before the game, let's go and run. Let's push the pace. Yeah, so I think just taking that challenge, knowing that we got to come out and really play. It's not the regular season where we're just playing a back-to-back and we're going to come out and use our bench and more strategy. We just got to come out and play hard and find a way to grind through it, and knowing that we got a day's rest and go back to Game 5.
On the left side, please.
Nikola, Arthur Bradford, Portland Mercury. The Portland fans seemed especially focused on booing you tonight. I was wondering how that felt, and why do you think they were so focused on you?
I really don't know. I mean, I don't really nothing to say. I mean, it's they have a great crowd. They really have a really good home court. The fans help them a lot of times, and I mean that's what fans are doing. So.
On On the right side, please, and we'll get the front row.
Joe Fisher, 1080 The Fan. Do you think that reaction is warranted? Have you gotten that anywhere else in the league from other crowds before?
I didn't pay that much attention, so I really don't know.
For both of you, this is the second straight series. You've gone down 2-1 and evened it up. That's not necessarily the advisable way of doing it. Is this, and some people would say that's stressful. Is it fun for you?
We're not planning on do that. We got to take care of home court advantage, better. We did that well during the regular season. We got carried over in the playoffs, knowing the intensity that the other team's going to bring. So, the best thing about it is that we can come back, can fight back, and know that we can win on the road. But it's just a blessing to be able to go back home for Game 5 and see the home court fans.
Still on the front row. Go ahead.
Hey, Nikola. Will's been up and down this entire playoffs. He hit those 2 big threes tonight in the fourth quarter. How much confidence do you have in him that he could pull himself out of the slump he was in earlier this series? And how big were those shots?
Yeah, I think he was really big tonight. He just making those shots, just being aggressive, just put pressure on himself in some situations. So he was a little bit sloppy in the beginning of the playoffs, but last 2-3 games he's really good. So
Nikola, nobody's had to play a 4 overtime game since like 1953 or lose a heartbreaking game like you guys did, and you guys bounced back like it's nothing today. What do you think people are learning about the Denver Nuggets?
I mean, we just said to ourselves, if we win today, the last game doesn't really matter that much. Yes, we play 4 overtime. Yeah, it was exhausting, but if we won tonight, so the last game doesn't really matter. So.
Yes, please, right here.
Kevin Pelton, ESPN.com. Nikola, what did happen on that play with your knee, and were you worried at first that it might be something more serious?
Where you at?
Right there.
No, it was just feeling weird, some numbing all my body, and I couldn't stand it. But after like 2-3 minutes, it was alright. So I just get hit on the side of my knee. So, but it's okay.
On the left side here, fourth row.
For both you guys, Millsap was kind of saying it's been a quick turnaround, but this last day felt so long till you could get back on the court. And what has this last 24 hours been like for you mentally?
For me, I eat good. I watch a TV show. Then I eat good again. Sleep, and to be honest, I didn't even think about that game the whole day. So.
One more question, please. Again, identify yourself and as well as the player you want to ask. Right here on the right side, please.
Yeah, Nikola, when Coach came in, he rattled off the stats of how you guys have been so good all season, regular and in playoffs, of bouncing back. What is it about this team that when you guys are down, you seem to play your best basketball?
I think it's not quitting. We have a lot of competitive guys who don't want to lose. I think we kind of don't want to lose more than we would like to win. So I mean, which is weird, and we just didn't want to have an excuse that we lost because of 4 overtime because we were tired. We just go out there and play 100%, play everything what you got.
Yes,